times during the week that because being a gym owner,
Mm-hmm.
my work schedule is exactly the opposite of most people's. Like, because if you think about when people can go to the gym, it's after work or during their lunch break or early in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
or on weekends. So I work all of those times. And so Sunday mornings before class is one of the only times that I can meet up with friends that they're not working and I'm not working.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually, meet up with somebody for about an hour before I go to class.
Can you give me an example of maybe something that you might do with friends or your favorite hangout
Sure.
spots around Austin?
Recently I've been spending time with a friend of mine, and she knows a lot of primitive skills,
Mm-hmm.
primitive survival skills. So she's been teaching me things like how to tan a hide and how to make fire,
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that. So we just we went and collected wild grapes a couple weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
To make homemade jelly out of these grapes, and we made fire out of a fire saw that we made out of a stick of bamboo with a knife, and we just do that in our backyard. It's really cool.
That is very, very cool. It sounds like skills that would be hard to learn anywhere else.
Yeah.
So after these activities, do you eat lunch? What do you normally do for lunch?
Well, I normally don't eat again until after Fight Church. We do a Sunday sparring class. It's like a beginner sparring class at noon, and then a community open mat at 1 o'clock. And so I usually go to that. I don't have to work that day, but I usually go anyway because it's fun. So we have people, from different martial arts schools and stuff. They come and spar with us, and it's always fun to kind of mess around with people from different disciplines, and so that lasts until about 2, and then people kind of hang out and talk until about 2:30, and then Jason and I usually go get food after that.
What's an example of something that you guys might go eat for that meal? Do you guys have
we go to Vivo a lot. The
Okay.
Mexican place off of I can't think of what it's off of. It's kind of up by ACC, the Highland Mall campus. But yeah, we go there a lot.
So Mexican food seems to be a common trend in your household.
Oh yeah.
So can you actually give me a little bit more, some more details about the 2 classes as well on Sunday, the 12 o'clock class and the 1 o'clock class? What are some typical things that you do in that class?
Sure.
Maybe some basics about your classes in general?
Yeah, so the Sunday class is more dynamic than some of the classes during the week. So you're usually partnered up with somebody. It's a beginner level class, but there's slightly more contact, even though we have all of the pads and everything to make sure that it's completely safe. And we just work different combinations, different footwork drills, ways to just sparring concepts. They come from all sorts of disciplines, and mainly Krav Maga, but also we'll mix in a little bit of boxing, a little bit of kickboxing, various things, and kind of put it all together. And then that's for the first hour, and then for the next hour, we just play around with it. So we have a timer that runs every 3 minutes, and let us know when the start and end of the round is, and you just pick a partner and spar for that round. It's really light. It's very collegial. It's not competitive sparring or anything.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful. Can you tell me a little bit about what happens maybe after that meal with your fiance? Do you guys have any do you guys watch movies or do anything typical on a Sunday night?
Well, there's a saying that as a business owner gets to choose which 7 days they work. So usually we have work to do. So we come home and he goes to his desk and I go to mine, and um, our office at our house, we have both of our desks are in the same office, and we have a TV in there, so we usually like put on something on Netflix and
Hmm.
on in the background, and kind of just watch some of that, and catch up on emails or paperwork or anything like that
Hmm.
on
Are,
Sunday night.
are there any TV series that you guys are really into right now?
There's a great show called Kingdom, and I actually don't remember what station it's on. I can just watch it online. That's a great show. It's about MMA. And we watch, let's see, we watch Archer.
Yeah, I love that show.
And, yeah. What else do we watch? I mean, the thing is that we watch stuff that's kind of just on in the background, like we're not really paying attention, like The Blacklist or something like that, where you just can only halfway pay attention and still know what's going on.
If you like Archer, have you ever watched Bob's Burgers?
Oh, yes.
It's so funny because I was like a very avid Archer watcher before, and then I just recently started watching Bob's Burgers, and it's so strange because the voices are the same, but their characters are so different. So it always trips me out whenever I turn it on for the first minute or so. So after the whole office and catching up on work, what time do you guys usually go to bed? Is there like a bedtime ritual?
Yeah. Usually that's like the rest of the night. I mean, we'll like intersperse work with, every once in a while we'll like go to a movie, or we'll like, I don't know, go do something. Like go to the pool or something like that. But usually by the time we get home, and we're also in the middle of like wedding planning stuff, so that can take up a lot of time too.
Can you give me a little detail about that? When is the wedding? What are some of the big things that you guys have planned?
We are getting married on September 17th. We're getting married at the J. Lorraine Ghost Town in Manor.
Very cool.
Which, it's not exactly the typical wedding venue. So we have, the reception is very non-traditional. We have hold on, some of the kids are starting to get here. I'm talking on the phone. Yeah. Hi, Emma. Okay, take your shoes off if you're coming on the mat. Okay, thank you. Sorry.
No worries. This will be done in like a minute. So sorry for encroaching on your time.
So it's a very non-traditional reception. Like we have things like knife throwing targets and a maze and human foosball, and
That's
we're gonna
awesome.
have a water slide. So,
that sounds like it's going to be so much fun. All right, I'll wrap this up so that you can get to your class. So what time did you say that you guys probably went to bed? Probably go to bed every Sunday night?
Probably around 11. Jason is usually up past when I am. He only sleeps like 4 hours a night.
Oh my goodness.
Sleep about 6 to 7 hours a night. And so I usually get to bed around 11:30. But he doesn't come to bed until probably like 12:30 or 1.
Okay, that sounds perfect. My last request is I would like to ask for photos that we can use in a web piece. All photos would receive photo credits to you or whoever took them. We just want some pictures of you or maybe your gym or just anything that you're interested in to go along with your words in the article.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
Thank you so much. So yeah, if you can email those to me, those photos would be great. We'll use them. And thank you so much for speaking with me.
Yeah, I'm glad we got a chance to talk.
Yes, have fun at your class. Thanks so much.
Okay. Thanks.
Have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye-bye.